Good morning. Welcome to Korpi. Well, it is just morning. Myself, I did make an early start, but since I did a lot of forestry already on video, I decided to do the job for a little while by myself. I did cut, this is the tree islands in the field we bought the last. I didn't want to buy this field, but I had to because the shed standing in the background, I accidentally partly built it on this field, so I had to. And I did a lot of stone picking in the last episode, and I was going to do more forestry at that side of the farm, but since we have this field, it's quite a big field all the way up to the trees, I decided to, since we have it, we better create a field here, because I was going to plant soya beans in our backfield. No more tree stumps. It's looking alright. Soya beans, and you can plant soya beans pretty late in the season. So I thought, well, I still have time to fix this field and plant soya beans here as well. So we are going to plant this year a terrible lot of soya beans, and I would like to save up for a new tractor, a serious big tractor for our future for the future of the farm, and because of the number and size of the fields we have by now, we have to make a step to big equipment, and I think that's a start with a serious big tractor. So we did quite a bit of clearing already. The forestry, the tree cutting machine is working around the edge of this field for two reasons: just to make it as big as possible, right up to the cliff, and of course to get more wood. We've got two productions. The one is the shed you see in the back. I already put a trailer full of trees over there, but that factory doesn't take a terrible lot of trees, so that'll be fine by now. The other factory is the pallet making, well, it's about full. The pallet making factory, and that one goes pretty quick. So I'm going to dump maybe 2 or 3 trailer loads in there, and then we just make sure that that factory keeps going as well during the planting season, because once I'm planting, I do think that's going to take such a lot of time that I don't have time by then to fill the factory. So we just keep it going, stump grinding for now, and then the other tractor can unload. Too close. Okay. Oh, you can see on the background where the trees are being cut. And we go on here. It's a pretty small tractor, but it doesn't have any problems pulling this trailer with wood. I would not drive it down to the sawmill. Down the hill might be a little bit tricky, but this is only a very short trip. This is where our pallet factory is, and this is the trigger, so easy peasy. We just get out of the tractor to press the button, and it goes, and back to the field. Meanwhile, we are going to start creating the field in the same area as we are cutting and clearing the trees and stump grinding. Something like this. So we're not going to create a field between the remaining trees and my industrial estate. Well, I don't know exactly yet if this is the border of the field. You see I cleared half this little forest area here. I hope I cleared all the stumps. They are working away, loading the last tree stumps there. I just show you around. I can do a little bit better than this, I think. A bit closer near to the trees. Something like this. I'm going to use course play to help the workers seeding and rolling and stuff like that, so that should work a little bit better as the AI workers. Leave a bit more green along the river. I don't want them to drown. And then I still have to, I still have to clear a lot of tree stumps here. We just go like this and we fix that later on. But you can see I did clear quite some wood here. That's at the left, it's right up to the border, and in front of us I still have a lot more land, but it's dropping pretty quick there. You might, well, we can have a look for a minute, and that's where we are cutting the trees. Look at this. It's, well, nearly goes straight down here, down to the rocks. It's quite beautiful here. Really respects this. And there's the wood cutting going on. We can have a look there for a minute. Yes, this machine is taking care of the trees, alright. We just have a look how much land we can create here. The time we have for that, that's the main thing. I like to go right up to the front, up to where we started the cultivating a minute ago. So I will not clear right up to the edge here, because there are too many trees standing there. Well, he's taking care of this alright. I do think if you have a farm on korpi, you really do need some equipment like this to make progress. Oh, pressed the wrong button there. And we are back. And we got this one. Well, that should... Well, we're getting close to the edge anyway, so I can see the shop down there, can't I? I started around 7 o'clock this morning working this machine, so yes, I did quite some cutting already today, but it's going just perfect like this. I really like this machine. So we better get back to the fast track to start creating a field. And then we can start course play on that tractor. So that will keep going, creating the fields. And yes, it is going to be another pretty big field, I would say. It is okay, we have a big harvester, so I do think we can handle that. Yes, we do clear quite a bit some ground here. That's going to be a good extension right from the start. Let's go back to the start of the fields. Let's see how can we make a nice big turn here. I do think these trees are mine too, so oh well, we're going to extend it here as well. And I'll probably get into the border here somewhere, so make the connection. And I'll just show you what I do now to get a worker doing this job. I go to the menu, and I hope, why is it, I hope, yes, I did draw sort of this line here, and I'm going to, I have to get out of the tractor first, and then I'm going to draw a field, and then I hope the worker will cultivate the whole field for me. So I better get out, draw custom field, and then I start here somewhere. He might do the first round quite cover some ground twice. But well, that's just be it then. Just let me finish this line and then we get the worker started. Well, there it is. Let's create a field, course play. into this field we do say 3 headlands, just fine. Let's all create. Yes, this happens. I just keep trying, and at most of the time it's after 3 or 4 times it will accept the field and then it starts working. Well, the new field info has to be processed. It might take a while, I don't know what's going on, but it didn't work. So we are back to this part of the job. This is a pretty big load. I'm really surprised that this tractor does completely not worry about how much wood you chuck on the trailer. It will just tow it without a problem into the trigger again. We might have a look at the factory, how it's doing. I just emptied the trailer and look at this. 57,000 liters of wood already in the factory, so that will keep him going for quite some time. I activated again because it was out of wood a while ago, so there we go, it's running again. Now we have a look at the other factory.